Hi everyone, Ann Butler here with Bella Crafts Publishing. So happy to have all of you here today. Lisa is still not 100% yet, so she should be back in a week or two and doing crafty things for you. I am still traveling, but today I have a special guest. I am not doing a project, but I do have Miss Eileen Hull here with me. So I'm going to bring her in. There she is.
Hi, everybody. I just shared it, so
Oh, perfect.
to have that little time there. Yeah.
Yes. So we are just going to talk all things crafty.
Yeah.
It's good to catch up, and it's good for everybody to know what's going on in Eileen's life and our life. But I want to remind everybody to like, share, and comment this video to be entered for a giveaway that will be announced next week. And because I'm traveling and Lisa's out of commission, we're giving away an ebook. So,
nice.
But make sure you like, share, and comment with hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for that. And I just want to welcome Eileen for always being available when I need her.
Anytime, Anne, you know that. I'm just sharing it in my group. Sorry.
Perfect.
I'm not with it.
And I am just putting hi everyone in there. I know it's working because I see Beatrice and Lynn have made comments. So yes, thank you guys for being here.
I see the comments. Let's see. Oh, there we are.
Can you see them?
Hey guys, yep.
Okay.
There's Liz. All right.
Perfect. So, Eileen, it's been a minute.
I know. I know. We're just trying to catch up on the in the green room there, or whatever we're calling that. Yeah.
Yeah, green room sounds good.
Lots going on. Yeah, like we're on Jimmy Fallon or something.
Well, you know, it's where we can talk and not be heard.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, life is good. How about you? You're off on vacation. What a deal.
I am. It is nice to be at a stage where we can go south for the winter, but still work remote. So, you know, it's not like my husband is in that room over there working remote and I'm working remote, but
yeah, that's good.
It is nice to have that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. That's one of the good things about the online stuff.
Well, and working in the craft world, you know, you can kind of make your own hours and.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Life is good.
It is. So what is new with you? When was your last release?
That was in, I don't remember. When was it, guys? Help me out. It might have been. No, I think it was September. Yeah.
September. Okay.
So.
Okay. And your next one is in May.
Yes. Yes, it is in May. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun one.
So can you share anything about it?
Well, there's a new two more new scoreboards coming out.
Nice.
That will form a base for many projects. I will say that.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's intriguing.
Yeah. And also something for the artist. And we're all artists. So.
At least at heart we are.
Yeah. Well, we are. We make what we like. So we're just pleasing ourselves. You know, we're an artist. Yes. I mean, I would never have called myself an artist. And now I am. Because in my way, I like what I'm making and it's art to me. So
yeah, that's true.
I might be messed up, but that's what I think.
Well, everybody interprets it in their own way too.
Right.
And no matter what you do, I mean, I guess I say creative.
Yeah.
Just art. To me, I'm just fine paintings.
But I mean, I will be honest. There are artists in our world right now, and like, I don't get what they make. I think it's cool, but I don't really understand it. I'm not in there to know how are they getting art out of it.
If you've been to the Smithsonian and you look at it and you go,
well, some are. Yeah, I know, and I don't get it, but it's like, who cares? To them, I mean, to a lot of people, they must be artists if they're in a museum, but it doesn't mean that is something that resonates in your brain as art. So, but you can also give that to everybody to say, you get to, it's like writing a letter or something, it's how you express the creative part of your
that's true
soul or whatever. So everybody gets to be an artist. That's what
I like your explanation.
So call yourself one. What are they going to do to you?
Nothing.
Yeah, just do it.
Because even now, when you say you're self-employed, you work in the creative world, they all just kind of look at you like, what?
I know. So you might as well.
So it doesn't matter.
Artist, and you're like, oh, whatever. You could be living in a box or something, and they would say, yeah, artists do whatever they want. They're kind of kooky. And I don't care.
Something for artists and something as a base for many projects. I like that.
Yes. It's kind of what I do anyway, but just a new version of it. So yeah. And there are multiple like dyes, stencils, stamps, that all kind of work together. So it makes sense in that, it all integrates into whatever you want to use to get this out. I don't know.
She's trying to say it without saying it. I just have to wait until May, ladies.
Yeah, wait until May, or maybe a little before.
Maybe a little before. Well, that's only 2 months, a month and a half, 6 weeks.
Oh, it's coming up. Yeah.
Oh,
yes, good guys over there. Hi. Size of scoreboards. Karen Gartland. They're always after me. There's one XL and there's one bigs. All right.
I do not see that in the comments. I'm glad you can see it.
Oh yeah. I see.
I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. I refreshed it because I'm like, I see nobody's commenting. Okay, there. Yeah. So much better.
Oh, hey Karen. Hi Helen. Oh, good to see you.
Yes. Hi everybody. Isabel and Gina. Yeah. No, nothing was showing on my, and I'm like, this is weird. So how to apply for bank loans?
Oh.
So apply for bank loans.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Who knows what they'll be by then.
If you want to buy everything Eileen makes, maybe.
Well, luckily, these guys have been collecting along the way, so that's nice.
Yes.
It's not bad.
No.
Yes, I do have a sad announcement for those who are watching. Thank you, Karen. I had a call today with Sizzix, and there were multiple issues going. I was going to come over in April, but we have decided I'm still coming, but not until the fall. So we were not going to have the product on time. Then it turned out my driver had to work.
I tell you, that guy, he should be fired.
He should be. He should retire.
He should retire.
Then we have the money to go on trips. So that's nice too. But after some consideration, we decided that the timing is just now kind of close. And I would rather have more of a plan, and so would they. So we will be discussing that. I don't have dates or anything, but it will be happening, but just not in the spring. So more time to save up, guys.
See, yeah. Yes. And more time for Eileen to plan and have fabulous projects and classes, which you do all the time anyhow.
That's right.
Karen's asking which month. It's tentative.
Yeah, it is tentative. It may be September, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you all in the loop. I still probably, hopefully, will be going to Country View Crafts, but that I'd have to talk to her because her husband is having a big birthday and they're coming to the U.S. So we have to figure that out. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we'll be fine. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah. So that's I am kind of relieved. It's a lot of pressure. It's a big thing to go overseas, like.
And to have all the stuff with you.
I know, that is the thing. Last we were going on a cruise after it. So we were gone for a month. We were gone the whole month of May, and I taught for the first 12 days, and then we got on the boat. So I had, my husband, because he travels for work, he gets two 70-pound suitcases. So we were dragging around these two giant, fat, heavy suitcases, and I also had to ship stuff home. So it's just like a lot of logistics that you don't think about until you do it. And then it's kind of, but it's worth it because, it's fun to meet everybody and all that and see what's happening over there. So
yeah, that's where I was, because my youngest son is in the Air Force, and when he was over in Europe, it was during lockdown and we couldn't go see him. So I was kind of hoping that he wanted to get back to Germany. Like, he's in Japan and he's going to go back to South Korea for a year. Ooh. And then he thought he'd go back to Europe. And I thought, okay, finally I can plan. Well, he's going to go to Hawaii for 3 years.
Oh, not bad.
Which is where I have wanted him to go. Yeah. And he said, there is no way. He does not want to go to Hawaii. I said, how'd you get Hawaii if it's not on your list? Because you give a list. Right. I mean, at his rank, and and he said, well, it was number 8. I didn't think I'd get number 8.
Yeah. Well, they try to give you the top 3, but
yeah. And I said, it's okay. I'm totally down for Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, there's some nice places. There's Bellows Beach. You can he can reserve that for you, and you can stay right on the water. It's good.
It will be perfect. And then I know there's some craft stores.
Yeah. I don't. Last time I was there was probably 25 years ago. So.
Because the military sends you where the manpower is needed. Yes, Leslie.
Right. The needs of the.
You could hire a camper motorhome.
Oh, that would be fun.
And if her husband, for some strange reason, is still working, I'll just be her driver.
Oh, me? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, forget it. I would not. That was the other thing. I was thinking, if he can't go, then I've got to drive, which I think I could do, but I would love to have a little practice,
It's nice to have him with you.
Yeah, it would be nice, because when he would come, then I could just do my social media while he drove, and by the time we got there, well, I was tired from teaching all day, and he would be out doing fun stuff. Which was
Leslie said that there is a great fabric store. Ooh, that would be nice.
Aha! Oh, near Halikoa. Yeah, that's the nice. I think John could get that for you. That's right on Waikiki. It's really pretty. Well, it was. That's where I stayed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get John to. They book up quick. So, when's he getting there? Not for a while.
He won't go for a year, because he'll go to South Korea for another year.
Yeah, we did that. We didn't go though. We were in Pennsylvania, and Hayward was over there. So
anyway. Right on the beach. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is.
We all love the beach.
Yes, beach is good.
Yes.
Any beach.
Right. As long as it's warm.
Yeah, that is a warm one. Yep. Cool. The luau. Yeah, we went to a luau. I don't know if it was there. We did all the tourist stuff. It was fun.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
I'll have to look this up.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
All right.
So you have your big dies. Do you have any embossing folders
Yes.
like that?
That's in the September one, yeah.
Okay. We love the embossing folders.
Yeah, this is a cool one. Well, they all are. You know.
They all are. They all are. Everything she does is great.
Well, no, I mean.
No, it is.
There are some that is like, I mean, I like them all. I like them, but they didn't do as well for whatever reason. Sometimes it's just the timing.
You never know. Right.
I know.
I mean, it could be at a time when people maybe loved them but couldn't afford them. You know, I mean, there's all sorts of things that go into why one line does well and one doesn't.
Yeah. Well, even dies within, like, I can sometimes look at them and think, you know, that one, well, you know, when there's like a star one and that one's going to go. And then there's supporting ones, you know, like best supporting actress, you know. But there are some that were like in the old days. One of them, I had 21 in one release. I had 21 products. And, you know, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of samples to make. And that was before I had a team. So, you know, you have to show people what to do with them. So, if, you know, that's just a lot. So anyway, and I wasn't doing videos. In those days, it just wasn't a thing. So, you know, they would do like on the back of the packaging, they would have pictures of like, cut so many of these, you know, fold this one that way, put tape here. And, you know, it just helps. The videos are so much better.
Oh, yeah.
You know, being able to kind of have people craft along with you, you know, to watch how you're doing it. So.
Charlotta said maybe some don't realize the greatness of all of them.
Charlotta is the ultimate optimist. She is such a good person.
I know. And she said, we love them all, which, you know, if you're a fan of Eileen's, of course you love them all. You know, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Oh, we were saying we need to meet up, Charlotta, right? We need to do it.
Hey, that Kate, would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Well, because you'll get over there and
someday
to make it work.
Yeah, well, we were talking about doing a cruise to Norway, which is not too far from there, from Sweden. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah. Let's see what
you like your cruises.
Well, it's a good way to see a lot of things comfortably. Like, you know, you land somewhere, you go into town, maybe you only have a day, but you get a taste of that place. And then if you want to go back, you can do another trip. But in the meantime, you have your room and your stuff and a place to swim and all the food you want and everything else. So it's kind of hard to not like it.
Right. I mean, the food is amazing. Leslie says we need an Eileen Hull craft cruise. You know, we have talked so many different times about craft cruises.
No,
there's so much that goes into them.
I know. That's another thing. And I was talking to Frank Garcia because he used to do them. But he said it's gotten so complicated. Like now you can't just, like he said, they would just pack up suitcases and wheel them on the boat. And now you have to have the people bring them up to the room and you have to pay for every pound or what, you know, it's just hard to, it's harder to do it now. You could do it.
Harder. Well, and you wouldn't necessarily be bringing everything for everybody. Manufacturers would send stuff to the ship for you too, maybe. I mean, you have to keep track of all of that. It's hard enough, even like with Bellicon, because I'm talking with the sponsors already, and I'm like, don't ship anything until like May 10th or March 10th when I'm home.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because even though I have somebody watching my house and taking, I don't want them to have to haul the boxes into my house.
Yep.
And last year, I know I had some stuff just shipped to David's house, my son.
Yeah.
And then he had to bring it over. I mean, it's just extra work. So
yeah,
just trying to plan everything.
Well, I have to say, you're lucky having your 25 grandchildren or however many. What is it now? 16, 17, 18? 17. Anne has her own fleet of workers that help her.
I do. And I do have some that come over and help do those swag bags.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, there was only 2 mistakes the first year. One person notified me that they had gotten 2 of something. Well, okay, at least she didn't miss anything.
Right.
And then one person missed one of the make and take items. And so I just send it after, But I thought that's pretty good because they're young kids and, but I got some great pictures of them doing that and acting goofy and,
That was good.
And this year we have some new sponsors. So that's exciting. So we're working on that.
Any you want to tell our friends about the Bellicon event? I mean,
okay, so I do have the dates. I don't have it. Nothing is online yet.
Okay.
Because I'm still working all the details out. But it is going to be May 14th through the 17th. And it's going to be where the majority of the instructors are together again in one place. And it will be virtual for everybody else. And right now I'm just working on the sponsors, waiting to see what they're going to supply. And I do have some sponsors, because I asked for stuff for the swag bags, or they could do door prizes or a big gift basket. And I do have one, because I say if it's a door prize, it has to have a value of at least $40. Okay. If you're going to do a gift basket, it should have a value of at least $100. And one of my manufacturers responded yesterday and said she's going to do 4 gift baskets, so $400 prizes. Oh, nice. So along with swag. So it's some work, but I love it. And one day we'll be in person again.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'll get those dates in my diary so I can block that time out. Yes,
these guys are
going to want to do that.
Yeah. Yes, very good.
I love the virtual events. Well, thank you. Yes, we have some new instructors this year too. Of course, we have Eileen because she does every event I ever do.
I do. I try. Yeah.
See, that's what you do when you're good friends. You're just there for each other. But we have some new instructors too, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Yes. Good. Good job. So, and you're still doing your lives, you and Lisa?
Yes and no. Like, this is my live today, just chatting with you.
Yeah.
I did bring things. I have stuff back here that I brought if I was going to do a project.
Yeah.
But the place where we're staying, I mean, like, I'm in the kitchen and dining room, and this is marble.
Oh.
And it's like, okay, so I need to have something down. I just haven't found a place where I'm comfortable setting up to do it.
Yeah.
And we've already booked for next year. We've stayed at this place for 3 years. But next year we're getting a little bigger place.
Oh, good.
So that I mean, there's room if kids or grandkids wanted to come see us. But next year there's definitely room for everybody to come and see us. So,
wow. Oh,
so then I'll have a place to set up. And then, but yes, we do 2 Facebook Lives generally every week. Lisa has had surgery again.
Oh.
She had one hand done.
Oh,
and
good.
now she's had the other one done.
Okay.
And she was going to try to be on the live today, but she ended up getting sick last night. So I told her, just take care of yourself. Just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But yes, we usually do 2 projects every week.
I know. I try to catch them whenever I can.
Bellicon has such a range of different craft workshops and presenters. Yes, we do. I mean, I try to have a variety of people because you never know what little tidbit you can take from something you learn that you can use someplace else.
Yeah. Well, I've learned a lot. I mean, even if you teach, you get like a style of how somebody does something, or, you know, it's always fun to watch.
It is.
Oh, man.
I would like to meet all of you in person. Yes, Karen, I would love to meet you. I would love to meet all of you. And it'll be a couple years probably before we.
In person?
Yeah. The first 2 we did were in Minnesota where I live and at Mall of America. And I did find the perfect venue in Minnesota that is about 20 minutes from the airport, and it's a beautiful venue. But when I was planning it, I was going to actually do it in Texas because so many of the instructors are in Texas.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so it made sense. So I just have to think logistically wise how to do it.
Yeah. Mall of America is pretty cool.
It is. It is. The only downside of that was they were so good to us and so kind, and they put up pipe and drape, and it was one giant room, but all of the classes were separate. Yeah. But after your workshop, even though we had an area where people could sit and congregate,
right,
because you're at the Mall of America, people went in every direction, so you really didn't have that sense of a retreat.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what I was missing. Even though people loved it and it was great.
Yeah,
but
it was fun.
You know, Eileen might have space in her suitcase September.
We'll see. I'll probably pack, like, if I were you, Anne, I probably would have brought 5 suitcases, 4 of them full of art supplies.
I did very good. I brought my great big Prime Media bag, that big bag that we got. But I deciphered which crafts I might teach when I was gone. But I also brought a whole thing of brushes and my watercolors and my journals, so I could.
Oh, cool.
Even though I have watercolors with Emerald Creek, I'm not a watercolor artist. I just knew I wanted these to be heat set, and Kim was able to do them for me. But I wanted to just sit and play when I had time. So I brought stuff to play with.
Good. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah. And then in the car, I had needlepoint.
Oh, wow.
Felt needlepoint and crochet. So, I mean, I've been busy the whole time. I'm just not sharing.
Yeah. So I know. Sometimes I do something and I don't really want to share it. Like, I just want to make it.
It's not part of your job.
Yeah, no.
Right? It's for fun. Well, I mean, sometimes it's good to be creative just for fun.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how you try new stuff. And maybe it's not always so good when you first try it, but then, you know, that's how it gets better. You have to work with it.
Yeah. We hope it gets better.
We hope, but sometimes.
There are times. I mean, you know, I have never wanted to be a painter. I have never wanted to be. My dad was an artist. I mean, he did canvases. He did beautiful work.
Well, it's in you.
He did mixed media before there was mixed media.
Wow.
You know, because he has this one painting that and he would make his own canvases. So he would take, because he was a house painter and decorator, and he would take his old canvases and stretch them on wood to make canvases.
Wow.
So they already had stuff on them. But he did this one they called the Three Wise Men, and it had an Indian, black gentleman, and a white man. And he put actual old clothes on them, so it was a three-dimensional, and he had hair on them. And
wow.
I mean, all of the things. And it was very, very nice. See, I would do maybe something like that, but like he was a painter, and no.
Well, yeah.
I like mixed media.
It's all.
Yeah. Well, so he did mixed media before I even knew what it was.
Yeah. They probably didn't know what to call it in those days.
Right. That is what I've been missing while doing my cleaning out. I've not been crafting, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. It's true.
I know. You need to get back at it, Isabel, because it's going to eat at you until you do it.
Because Eileen had a challenge for her followers, right?
Yes, I did. And I was doing it too. Now I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little. You'll notice my piano. Oh,
yes, you see her beautiful.
Look, that's my, that's what's behind the curtain here. Big mess. So you just can't do it all. Just want to let you know.
You can't, but yes, Isabel, you need to. I mean, I think if somebody just takes 5 minutes a day and does something creative.
Well, all right. And guys, now I have to say, Anne is one of the people who I cannot relate to, but she cleans up before she goes on the road. Her room has to be perfect.
It is. It is.
Mine is a disaster because I've been packing to go. And it's a mess when I get home. So,
well,
you're Oscar and Felix.
After I come back, and I've been inspired by wherever I've been, I want to be able to just go in and create.
Yeah,
I can't do that if it's messy. And the thought of cleaning, I even clean after every live. I mean, I clean after everything I do. I will have several projects going at once, sometimes maybe.
Yeah.
But if I'm done with something, it gets put away.
Gotta go away. Yeah. See, I think it's because I have part of my personality is if you ever did the Myers-Briggs, they have this thing. We did it in the Army. And it was about kind of leadership style and stuff like that. Well, anyway, I'm an ENFP, which means I'm extrovert, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving, which means basically I never can finish anything because I think I can make it better. So it might be 99% done, but I'll think there's still something else I have to do to it, so I don't finish it. That's why I'm a last minute person and a procrastinator, because I always, it does no good to help me know what is wrong with me or how I am. I mean, it's not like, they're not judging that one is better than another. It's just some people are better at other professions because of the qualities that they have that you're born with. I mean, I don't think.
Right.
Sometimes you can change a little, and the other thing that I found out is my husband is the exact opposite of what I am. So when we don't get along, it's like, well, no wonder, because he is one way and I'm the other way. We're both first children. So, it's like, I don't know how we made it this long, but mostly because now there's not a lot that gets me like, I don't want to say it. I do get stressed out, but like upset because, I don't know. I just would rather just be happy. So
there's too many other things.
Other things I want to do. I don't want to focus on that.
I don't have time to be unhappy or to worry about.
Right.
Because whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Right. I know. Does that mean we're old? Maybe.
But I am like you in a lot of ways, that I am a very last minute person.
Yeah. See,
I need a deadline. I will never miss a deadline, but I might be doing it and it's there. Well, I've never missed a deadline, but they might be getting it at 11 o'clock at night the day.
When they give you that day.
Because you gave me until the 4th. It will be there on the 4th.
It might be 11:59, but that's okay.
Right. But yeah, I do like a clean.
See, and that's funny because
I like a clean.
I get nervous when I see nothing there. It's like, I don't even know where to start. Like, where's all my stuff, Because like right now, all right, I have on my desk a piece of watercolor paper because I think, oh, maybe I'll use that for a header for something I'm making. I'm doing all these little things to put in Etsy orders, and also I'm going to do them in a Facebook tomorrow. I have this little thing that I have to finish that we made yesterday. I have these little bags. So to me, it's like, oh, I have stuff to stencil. I have stuff to finish. So I'm happy that I have all this stuff here that I can work on, and I don't have to really think about it too much. But when I have nothing on here, then it's like, where do I start? Unless I have a list of things that I need to do, and then I can kind of check.
I was going to say, I still write everything down.
Yes.
And I have lists and Post-it notes. Even here, I have Post-it notes everywhere. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 journals right here. Because each one is for something different. One is for BellaCon, and one is for what I have to do for the website. You're right.
I got my little journal here.
I'm traveling. I only have 4.
My 2 other notebooks, 3 other notebooks. Yeah.
See? I mean, so I make a list of things I want to do. So I can just look in there sometimes and go, oh, yes, that's right. Unfortunately, because this is our job, the things on that list are update the website, work on the email list, write your email. It's a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of research when I've been down here.
Oh.
Or different things that we're in the process of doing. So it's like, your brain just goes on overload.
Yeah, too much. That's why you need lists.
Yeah.
And that's why fun thing is when you get to make stuff and you don't have to think about all the boring things you have to do, like taxes and all of that.
Oh, yeah. I did make my tax appointment. And I did bring all of my stuff for my taxes here with me. And I spent an entire day organizing everything. I still have to add things up when I go home. Because I didn't want, but I have everything organized as far as what is what. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's a huge.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
For the past 5 years, seems new craft art mediums released like crazy.
Yeah.
In a way, glad it's slowed down. It is because they used to release just after a show.
Right.
And there are companies now that have releases every month.
Yeah, they don't
but they do them for sure 4 times a year now.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up if you follow a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
And you love everything all of them do. I mean, you can't have everything. So you pick and choose. Like, your scoreboard dies are so versatile. They're expensive, but you can use it in a lot of different ways. I mean, because you can use mat boards, you can use fabric, you can use leather, and if you find one you love, you can use it with a lot of different mediums.
Right.
Which is good. But yeah, it's hard because some people see new tools and your impulse is to buy them all.
I like to buy tools. I like a good tool. I mean,
I love tools
because you can use it over and over. To me is, I'm also buy too much paper, but I love paper, and that's like, you use it and it's gone. So the tools to me are a good investment because they last if they're good tools.
If it's a good tool, they do last.
So that like my Big Shot. I mean, I have never had one go bad. I've been doing this for so long, and it's like, it's hard. I mean, not that I tried to break them. Well, I did burn up one vagabond, but that was stupid. I had 3 cutting pads in there. I'm like, why is this thing? But I mean, I think that's pretty good if something lasts that long. What do you think? Yes, I saw that. That is so sad. I think it's Dies Direct.
What?
Closed. It's no longer. So all the people who were doing like made in US dies. Yeah.
But the company that I use to do my paper and everything, they do dies, and it is in the US, and they put a message up and said, I don't know who's saying we're closing. We are not.
Oh, I don't know if it was them.
Right. But I mean, if it wasn't them, they do dies.
Oh, okay. So there are
they do dies, they do rubber stamps.
Yeah.
They can't do large quantities. They can't do like if somebody needs 15,000 and they need it next month, maybe they can't do that. But they do small stuff. Like it's easy for me to order.
Yeah, that's good.
It might take a month to get my order.
Yeah.
But I do try to plan some things in advance.
Yeah, that's good.
Not everything. But yeah, some things in advance. And so they're still around.
That's good. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but it is it's reconfiguring the craft market, like with Joann's closing, and it used to be everything was the big box, and now the big boxes aren't making it, so now it's going more towards either small, independents, or even the artist, selling their own things, because some things you can do, so it's going to be an interesting next version of this, It
is. My middle son, right before we were leaving, he said, so what kind of laser did you want, Mom? And I said, the laser I want is, and it's like, it's so expensive. It is like, it's expensive. And I can't necessarily have it at my house, but he bought a ranch, and he is building this massive house, and he'll have this indoor shop and stuff. And he said, well, I bought a laser, but it's an inexpensive one. Yeah, it's he bought an X tool.
Yeah, okay.
And he said, look at what I did. He's engraving everything.
It will be fun.
And he's having some, and I said, ooh, okay. I said, I'll come play. I said, but if you really like it, then we'll buy that expensive one. Yeah. I said, we can just buy it together and eat at your house. And but I found out that a laser can engrave red rubber. So you could make your own rubber stamps.
Interesting.
So I'm excited to try that.
Wow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we'll have your own distribution center.
No, I don't want to sell things.
Yeah.
I just want to play.
Yeah, wow, that's fun.
I mean, I do sell some things, but it's a lot, because you do shipping.
Right, yeah. Yes, that was the other thing. I have a stack of Etsy orders over there. I haven't finished yet. Yeah.
Leslie, I would love to have a laser, but just don't have room. Well, okay, so the X1, he bought the little one, and he just vented it out his window. The one that I'm looking at, you need a shop. But the X1, it does a lot.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like the medium one, like not just the little?
No, he got the little one.
Okay.
So it's like a 5-inch, but then you can get this board that so you can do longer stuff.
Oh, that's
cool. But the reason he bought it, he was having problems getting his hats ordered for his business. So he bought leather patches and he's engraving them himself and putting them on the hats.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. You know, so
maybe I need one of those.
I
hadn't wanted it till now.
I have wanted one for several years, but I didn't want the glow forge.
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful and stuff, but it's slow.
Yeah.
You know, if I want one that goes kind of fast.
That's enough. Yeah.
I want that big one, Leslie. Yes, Leslie, you might want that big one.
Now she has room because she cleaned her craft room out and reconfigured it and got new storage. Leslie, you tell Jeff you need the garage now. Isabel,
I would love to become a small independent store just for my house. Just don't know the basics I need to know. Accounting software. Yeah. Books are very important when you are doing this, as Eileen and I.
Yeah.
Just kind of cringe at the thought.
Yes.
But yeah, that's important. I found places local to me that used to sell lots of different dies, tools, stamps. Seem to be stocking craft kits these days. I suppose it's good for people who don't have the equipment, but difficult for those of us who do. Yeah.
Yeah. See, to me, I feel limited by a craft kit, even though I know, it's like just to make that. I would want to take it and do my own thing with, like, if they just gave me supplies, I would want to do, and I'm like an obnoxious person that when I go teach, there are two kinds of people. One of them want to make it exactly how you make it. I mean, exactly. And then the other people don't want to listen to anything you say. They just do their own thing. And I would be one of those people. I would be annoying. So
well, okay. So I don't think I'm annoying, but like when we're at NAMTA or Creativation, wherever we're at, if it's rare, I take a workshop because I think they're for everybody else. But Sizzix does invite us. And I'll go to those ones, but I don't do the craft.
Yeah.
I sit and listen. I watch the instructor because I love to watch people teach. I watch how they teach and present. And I learn how to use what they have to show, but I would rather go home and do it my own way.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sit there and do exactly, but I do love to watch an instructor teach.
Yeah, me too.
Because you can learn so much.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel kits are great for beginners, but confining.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I think a lot of people need kits.
I do too, because I think if they don't know what they're doing, it's comforting to have instructions. Step 1, step 2, do this, do that. But same with like IKEA furniture. I get it, but I don't look at it. I try to figure it out, and it's wrong. That's why I have my daughter do it because they drive me crazy. I'm not a very good instructions person.
I envy you ladies with a creative mind. I am that person who has to do point A to Z, can't deviate from how it looks. I don't know if that's OCD or that I'm just plain crazy. You're not crazy, Jeannie.
No,
and a lot of people have to do it exactly that way, but that's how you learn.
Well, and I think that makes sense. Like, if you don't know how to do it, of course you would listen to instructions from people who know how to do it and not ignore it, like, and try to do, like, what's the point of it? And I do get it. And I think that those are necessary because how else are you going to get people interested in crafts? You want to have a project that is approachable and doable and understandable. And then they get into it, and then you suck them in with all the other fun extra stuff. But, you have to get them in the first place, and it's manageable. Like, they maybe don't want to buy 50 crochet hooks or, 10 kinds of yarn. They just want to make a little bumblebee or whatever it is, So I think they make a lot of sense.
Yes,
I think
I do too. I mean, they do, but if I have a kit, it's rare I
do it. Yeah.
I just change it up. But I love the instructions.
Oh yeah.
Because I can learn something from them.
Yeah. I would keep them. I don't know. I
You
have
would
trouble. I think I have problems. I don't like to read instructions. Like they just don't fit in my brain.
I'm not saying read instructions.
Oh, okay.
But I like instructions.
Yeah.
You know, like watching a teacher or watching a video.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily going to do it that way. And even instructions in a kit. I don't think I've ever completed a kit because I would do it my own way.
Okay. All right. I'm not as
why we have people like you, Anne and Eileen, to show us the basics. And then you can fly. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Because we make a lot of mistakes, maybe before we do our live.
Or even during.
Even during. But so that we can show you the right way. You know, but I think a lot of times when I do something and I make a mistake during my live, I will show, and this is how you don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.
And this is why, because there are reasons.
Yes.
It's hard to do your own thing when others are doing the same as the tutor. Well, that's why I just sit and listen, or I just watch when I'm in one of those situations. I just soak it all in. And I mean, I can watch what other people are doing too, but I just watching the instructor, I learn more, I think. Eileen keeps us laughing sometimes when doing lives. Yes.
It's not usually the goal.
I can't imagine why. Whenever I attend in-person workshops, I rarely ever finish the item because there's always something else I want to do or at. Right.
I get it. Yep. Same thing.
Yep. I have a lot of half-started projects. That's why I don't do them anymore. I just watch.
Well, we're going to have a month. I forget what. Oh, wait a minute. I look at my calendar. It's going to be UFOs. It's going to be unfinished objects. That's in April. And we're going to devote the month of April to finishing unfinished things. So keep them in a pile.
Well,
and we're going to go through.
And that's good.
Yeah, it will be good. I mean, and like I said, some of this stuff, it needs like a little bow or some little tiny touch to finish. So I hope that I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm starting a box of unfinished things, so I can be doing that.
I could ship you some.
That's okay. Please.
I'm kidding. No. There may be finishing my reorganization.
Come on. You're close.
You know, I like to clean my craft room, deep clean it like every 2 years, just really.
Yeah, go through
but
it.
I get to a point, like I have almost everything, and I get to a point, and then I just take all that's left and I put it in 2 bins or whatever, and I'll look at them some other day. I have to have it done.
Yeah, I get it. Yes. Teresita says she loves getting kits. They're full of surprises, and she likes making kits. Now that is kind of fun to like combine things and see what comes out. But see, I wouldn't want to give them a finished idea. I would want them to make whatever they want. But I get both. Okay, Karen's in on the UFOs. All right, very good.
That is good. Well, and I think maybe for my lives, Lisa's very good. She has a project. She takes you from start to finish.
Yep.
She does not deviate.
Yeah.
If she deviates, it's because she didn't have a second sheet of that same paper. I mean, where I'm just kind of, but I'm more of a technique girl.
Yeah.
I want to teach you techniques and do what you want with them.
Yeah, I think I am too. Or just ideas for possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And the
30 days of crafting 24-hour crafting then. I might have something coming up, Karen, that you might like.
Yes, that's right. We just talked about that.
Yeah. Yep. I do have an event that you might really like.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's opposite. It's different from BellaCon. So more details in a couple months.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. And Lynn says it helps to see how to fix mistakes. Hearing the thought process. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
Yep. Hearing through the process.
Yeah, I think that whoever is, in our group, whoever is listening, watching, I think they get what we're doing, or else they would be on YouTube watching, step 1, step 2, step 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think they get it. And, I've been around a while and I have a lot of tools, and sometimes it's fun to get them out and kind of add them with other tools that you have to make something unique. Like the other day, I got out that remember that glue gun you had them sent? Mm-hmm. Well, I started playing with them, and I was making all these little things that were so much fun. Isn't that cute?
So cute.
Stuff in it for shakers, and I just keep looking at this and making these little, and I
love that.
Yeah, they're the wax seals, but then I put them on stuff, and it's like this could be a thing. I was calling them glue snippets or something. Glue doodads. Yeah, but I just think that's something. If I didn't have the luster wax and I didn't have the new glue gun, the cordless one, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have thought of it
because it has the light.
It has the light, and it
makes it cool.
You can see where you're going. Yeah. And I thought, why would you need a light on a glue? And then I was like, yeah, that's why. So you can see where you're putting it, how big the thing is. Yeah. Yeah. So, the new technology that comes out, I think kind of keeps bringing our crafting up a notch, and it's good to keep
it does. And somebody said in here, like, when they make tools over time, they make improvements,
right,
and they get cheaper, and it's true. Sometimes if you wait a hot minute, you get the best one.
I know, and I feel bad for people who have the first version of something, and at that time it was like revolutionary, and then the next person comes and makes another version of it. It's like, oh yeah, that's better because it doesn't have sides, or whatever,
right?
Whatever the thing is, and it's like, well, what about the first person that came out with it? But that's why you have to keep adapting, I think, and keep up with everything, and keep going.
Yeah. It's true. Dorothy, you're coming in late. You did not miss a video this morning because Lisa is still recuperating. So I'm not sure. When we first talked, I told her to take the whole month of February off, but I'm not sure. We'll let you know if she's going to be back before then. So yeah. Isabel, when I get my tools out, I discover how many duplicates I have.
Yeah.
But that's why I like to clean my room, because there's always that one tool that you think, I know I have a tool like that. Where is it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Both my projects and enthusiasm from the crafter. You get inspired watching Facebook Lives. Well, that I like to hear that.
Yeah.
That's why I bought new craft furniture. What I have was 15 years old and not functional. Well, and sometimes you just need to upgrade.
I know, but it was so pretty. And did you see it? It was the green Martha Stewart. Leslie, I'm still tempted to come down and get it out of your garage. It's so pretty.
Oh, the old stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I saw her new drawers.
Oh, they're cool. They're make a lot of sense. They're streamlined, very clean, but she had this really pretty green Martha Stewart storage. It was
Ooh.
like more like furniture, you know.
Mhm.
It was very pretty.
I'll have to look. Lisa is doing okay. She was going to try and be on today's live, but she got a little sick yesterday, so that's why she's not here. But she'll be fine. She just needs to. She wants so badly to be here.
Yeah.
And I told her, just take the time
Yeah.
to get well.
Better. Yeah.
And, you know, because if you start doing things before you're ready, then it sets you back.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm praying for her too. Karen, I can't find my twist tool, Eileen.
Uh-oh. All right. I'll bring another one in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The twist tool. Leslie, and your hints are as bad as Eileen's upcoming releases. Oh, yes. You'll like my hints, though, Leslie.
Wait,
so we will all be happy about it. The twist tool, that is one tool I never actually got of yours.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
No, because you had it at Mall of America.
That's right. That was new.
That's when you released it, or about that time? Yeah. Like Leslie Miller, old stuff too.
Well,
are you saying you have old stuff like Leslie had, or you like old stuff?
We all have it. I mean, because you might use it someday.
Well, my stuff, I probably had the stuff in my main studio. John's been in the service almost 15 years, so that's about how long I've had it.
Yeah.
You know, because I got it when he left. When I told Callie, well, you can have that room if you want. No, Mom, you need a bigger craft room.
Okay.
So
I will take
so
it.
I did. I took it.
It's pretty. Yes, I agree, Dorothy. She does need to.
Yes.
Take it easy.
No, she doesn't need setbacks.
Yeah.
She was more concerned. I hate to even say this because I told her not to think that way. She was more concerned about having that surgery because she still has to have another surgery. She was so concerned because she doesn't want any of those surgeries happening during BellaCon. And I said, don't even think that should be the last thing on your mind.
Yeah.
Your health is more important. Yes, you want to be there, but
yeah.
And I appreciate she's there because it's nice to have a person in case in case we have technical difficulties and she's not with us. It works that we're in two separate locations, but her health is so much more important than any crafting event.
It could be her mental health that needs to be with us, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is.
Which she could be, but I think she was more concerned she wouldn't be able to.
Do the typing.
Not that she has to teach a class, but that she wouldn't be able to.
I mean, she misses the group and she misses the interaction and stuff.
Yeah.
And not like, I don't mean she's going crazy or, you know, I just like she's already
all the time.
She already knows that. Love you, Lisa.
It has helped her more times, you know.
I think a lot of us feel like that. You know, like the times that I've been down and I don't feel like doing a live, and I'm always glad after I do it that I did it, because you're with people instead of being by yourself and feeling sorry for yourself or being mad about whatever things you can't change, you know.
Yeah.
It's better to be in with your friends. So
it is.
So thank you, friends.
It really is.
You'd really be insane.
Health always comes first. Yes. Everyone should come to Scotland and play. We would love to.
Yes.
Yes. Wouldn't that be lovely? As you say, crafting is good for the soul. Yes. And it truly is. And, you know, we believe that so much.
Yeah.
You know, so she'll be good.
Yeah, she will be good.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Yes.
Well, we have gone over an hour. And right before we were going live, Eileen said, "What are we going to talk about?" I said, "We're just going to talk.
We'll figure it out.
Talk crafting."
Well, we're also glad you guys are there because it's nice to chat with our friends.
It is.
All around the world. Pretty cool.
You know, and we love the comments. We love to be able to interact and to talk, and it makes it go by faster. It's hard when you do a live and nobody's there.
Yeah. I've done them.
We've been there.
Talking to yourself into a screen that doesn't care. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like you're right with me, crafting and talking and sitting around, enjoying each other's company, and that helps me get through, because why would we care if we're just sitting there by ourselves making a thing, like so thank you for being there, guys.
Yes, thank you. Beatrice said, where is it? "I can't seem to craft a lot lately, but just watching is so therapeutic." Thank you. It is, Beatrice. And just it's nice even when you guys interact with each other in the group. We love that.
Yes.
It was so nice to see you all. Made my evening brighter. Thank you, Charlotta.
Good.
Crafting in bagpipes is amazing. Crafting 2 bagpipes, not in. Oh, that'd be horrible.
That would be hard.
That would be difficult.
Come in there. Plus loud. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you all. I did not pick a winner from last week in time before we went live. So I will pick a winner from last week and a winner from this week and announce them both next week. And each of the winners will get one of our ebooks. I was going to do a craft package, but I'm not going to be home for a month. So it would take a while before you got it. So we'll do ebooks, and we have some new ones, and we have all of Eileen's. So for those of you that don't have all 4 of her books, and a 5th one coming someday when we can actually get together.
We need to do it.
Yes.
Well, look at that. Raylene is listening, going through her boxes in her future craft room.
I'm going to have to watch for all these pictures of your craft rooms. I mean, I know I've seen Leslie, some of her pictures. I've seen some of the pictures people have been posting, but
that's really cool.
And it feels so good. There's nothing having your own space, even if it's just a dining room table.
Yeah.
If it's your space, it makes it special.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, remember, we want you guys to take some time to craft because it's good for your soul. And we will give Lisa your wishes and prayers, and make sure #BellaCrafts, like, comment, and share to be entered for that giveaway. And we will see you next week at 2:00 on Wednesday Central Time. And then Eileen has her 2 lives Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I'll be here tomorrow, 4:00 Eastern. So see you guys then. We have some fun things. I've been poking around, keep finding things. So some more last minute Valentines. That's what we're doing.
Fun.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Yes. That's what I think.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Anne, for